Alright. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, good morning. Thank you for joining me, as always. It actually is morning again. Just had to make sure about that, at least for me. We are back to playing Legend of Dragoon for what is likely the final time. Because we're finally on the moon. We've completed like three of the seven storylines for the characters that are here. And then it's just the final boss after that. So we're not far off at all from the end of the game. And I think probably under 2 hours is what it's going to take. I just want to do a real quick final check of my items. Because I don't remember how many I have. Well, hello there, Doug. How are you doing today? Good morning, and thank you for joining me. Where are we going? Going through the mirror? No, we're going this way. Can you hear me all right? I didn't mute the mic again by accident. I don't think. Suddenly, since I'm not seeing a response, I'm very concerned that I might have. Let me check. Mic, desktop. Should be working. Oh, there we go. You got bored and I'm on a walk. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you letting me know. And hooray! Going on a walk sounds nice. Is it a nice day for you? No, not ads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, there we go. I can't do nothing about them. You just gotta wait the extra 2 minutes, unfortunately. It's the only way I can stop them from coming in as pre-rolls for the hour, or for another hour. Alright, let's see what we got here. Gatekeeper Studio. Now, His Majesty Dole is on an expedition to the home of Gigantos. Please come back another time. You're both saying the same thing. Great. Days of painful domination are over. This country will be reborn under the new emperor. Emperor Dole took the throne, and at last we have peace in this country. I will be a knight who protects this country. Okay then. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. I don't really remember what all is coming up from here on, so... What is this? The ground is so far away. Are we floating in air?
You can stand up. It seems there is an invisible floor. Plus your dragoons, you can fly, you dum-dums.
Are we really in the sky?
Like, it looks like it, cause this is a cloud. Wait, no, that's Final Fantasy VII. Even I've never been in such a high place. Really, anything can happen. Don't just look at the view forever. We are moving on.
Okay. 2 exits. Anything down here? Nothing down here. Ooh, pretty. I don't remember this background to combat here, but I like it. Psyche Druid?
Yes.
Oh, I failed. Okay, thank you, Doug. I appreciate you letting me know. I wish there was something I could do about that, but it's the only way I can stop pre-roll ads, and I think those are far more annoying than the 3 minutes that I have to deal with at the start. But I am sorry you had to sit through them. Thank you for doing so. Well, that was colorful. How has your week been, Doug? I feel like we haven't talked much this week. Monday was the only day I was streaming, really. Because I had that doctor's appointment on Wednesday, so it was important to take the day off for it. 638 XP is pretty good. Have you done anything fun and exciting? Your week's great. Also, what were you saying before the ads? What was I saying before the ads? I don't remember, to be honest. I think I was just asking how you were doing again, probably. That seems most likely to me, because that was an important question to ask. Walking a lot. I've also been helping my cousin with her baby. Oh, nice. Okay. How old is the baby? I consider anything under 2 to be a baby. From 2+, it's like toddler age. Where it gets fun, but also very difficult. 1, but a pain in the butt. Yeah, that happens. I'm guessing the baby isn't talking yet, but it's probably like scrambling around, crawling and crying and things. At least that would be my bet on the current state of affairs. Come on. Go. I remember it's walking and running everywhere and almost talking. Fair enough. I remember when my sister's first kid was about that age. She made me carry it for just like a couple of minutes, and holy crap, babies are a lot heavier than they look. They are quite the weight, and I'm always impressed when I see mothers carrying them around these days. Of course, this was over 20 years ago now, I think. So I was also younger and less strong. That baby doesn't want to be held, doesn't want the trolley, and doesn't want to walk. It's so annoying. Oh, fun! Just kind of wants to laze around on the ground and throw a tantrum. Or I guess does want to crawl. I'm betting it crawls everywhere if it doesn't want to walk, be held, or be in the carriage. Stroller, trolley, whatever you want to call it. I think I told you, but when my niece was probably 1 to 2. No, it just sits on the ground and cries. Fun. Whoa. When my niece was about 1 to 2, I was still suffering from major effects of a soccer injury. And my leg was just killing me. And of course she had no way of knowing that. She's a baby. Baby can walk. Okay. But she like toddled her way over, and she climbed on the leg that I had elevated so that it wouldn't hurt as much. And oh my goodness, did I scream in pain. I scared her, but there was nothing I could do about that. I felt bad.
That is... Oh no, Michael. No, I couldn't have been mistaken. I was with him for more than 10,000 years.
Is that your dragoon your dragon rose? How are things going for school, by the way? You still getting along with your grades and with your friends? Rose is like 11,000, I think. Yeah, because she stopped her aging process with Wingly Magic after the Dragon campaign, which was 11,000 years prior to the events of this game. So yeah, she's like 10,000. Friends are doing great. Grades not so much. That's fair. How are things going on the relationship front for you? I remember you telling me a while back that you had gotten a boyfriend. Everything still good there? Not that I want to pick at an open wound if it's not so good, but, you know, I'm just curious. I take an interest in you. I consider you a friend.
It was the vassal dragon, my dragon.
Boyfriend is awesome? Good. Glad to hear everything's rolling well for you then. Any exciting plans coming up?
Run.
Of course we'd split. Dart, why would you go to the left? Everybody else went to the right. Like they're not around here. It's Dot and Rose. They should be fine like us. Volleyball matches on Wednesday? Oh, nice. Are you like on the team now then? Semifinals? Yeah, nice. Do you think you're gonna win? Everybody in tip-top shape for it? Miranda says of course. It's impossible for them to die from just an attack of a dragon. No? Are you facing a really strong team? One with a good record? Or one that you've lost against before, maybe? She called it Michael. Why did Rose's vassal dragon attack us? My accents are off at the moment. Hold on. Miranda says this is just my guess, but in the moon, I think some sort of feeling that exists in our heart materializes itself. It's a small team of 4. Me and my friend are pretty okay. 2 other girls are scared of the ball. That's unfortunate. You mean Rose had some caring feelings for a vassal dragon? Like, I flew around here, and don't you think this place seems like the home of Gigantos? That is super unfortunate. If you're carrying dead weight, I can see how you'd think you weren't gonna succeed. But why are they on the team then? Like, were there no other options? Was it a very low-interest sport? Yes, but this was old Holy Land, long, long ago. We got no one else? Got it. There's one hiding down here. Don't miss even one. Annihilate all Gigantos. Hey, Dole's coming! Run! Well, I'm sorry to hear you gotta play with dead weight. Hopefully you do well anyway, or at least put up a good fight. I believe in you. You can do it, I think. I hope. I don't remember what voice I gave Dole. That was back in Disc 1. There will be no one to devastate the holy land of the Gigantos ever. But me and my friend are good enough to be able to carry. We just lose points when they have the ball. That's fair. That's fair. Well, with any luck, they will not trip you up, and you'll still win. You said it's on Wednesday, right? But Your Majesty Dole, we may be too late. Only if Your Majesty Carlo gives us permission to dispatch. Don't talk about him. He is no longer alive. Your Majesty Dole, there is something in here. Come out! A Giganto child. I am the new king of Suryo, Dole. There are no more people to persecute you. You can live in peace from now on. What's your name? Human, get out. You have a very deep voice for a child. Don't be so disrespectful. His Majesty Dole tried to help Gigantos fight against humans. I am a human, but before that, I'm a man who wishes the coexistence of all species. Don't you like peace? Me, Congo. Everybody dead. Congo alone. Then come with us? Poor little child Congo. Like, is this something in Congo's heart? Then, is that the truth of my Uncle Dole? Emperor Dole! Emperor Dole! Emperor Dole! Emperor Dole! I have something to do. I go now. But apparently I not run off. I actually make smart decision. Congo is good person. Let's see here. Not Miranda. Let's put Congo in. And I guess Miranda because I have no other real choice. Marigo's not really fit to fight. At least not as far as I know. Oh, I remember what I was asking, Doug. Hopefully you're still here. I was asking if it was a nice day for you. We're finally getting close to spring, but for the last, 2 days, we've had snow again. It's really frustrating. Emperor Dole said, strong leader is required to make equal world. Strong leader needs strong power. Why is phone go off? Don't need silly noise. Congo will get strongest power. Dark needs Congo, so Congo go. Apparently I missed a message in Discord. I didn't miss nothing. Whatever, it's fine. Here we go. Like Congo? What are you talking about? Get back here. Wait for him here. Surprising how far off my voices have gotten in only 3 days. Indra says, so, you came. Brother, I became stronger. I see. Brother the strongest. Congo admire brother. Brother Congo's pride. I see. Brother, Congo needs power to help Dart to save world. I see. Brother, Congo overcomes now. Congo overcomes, brother. Come. I'm glad I didn't have to do too many voices for Congo's brother. Oh, he's got double axes. How can I axe him anything now? Can't go Dragoon. Oh, lame sauce. Oh well. Uh-oh. Ah, I failed my addition. I forgot. Counterattack when failed. What's wrong with you? You're so pathetically weak. Just did 600 damage to you in one attack. Why you gotta be mean like that? Ouch. That is some wicked armor he's wearing, though. It looks like he just took the skull of a giant wolf and put it over his head after drilling a hole in it. Aha! Counterattack again. Dang it. It's okay, we're doing our best. We'll get by. Interestingly, if you didn't have Congo's Dragoon Spirit before, This is the part where you get it, is after this fight. Man, even my addition timing is off. I failed like 3 in a row. It's not good. It's not good at all. Ouch. Stop attack Congo. Congo no like that. Why must you be such butthead to me? Also, why is game not want load? I don't like this. I'm gonna go put something on the disk drive real quick. Hold on. Gotta reposition here. I'm really hoping I don't have to get back here, because there hasn't been a save in a while. If I need to reset at this point, I'm gonna be pissed. What, he gets a second attack? What a jerk. Okay, so the disk drive is weighed down now. Hopefully that stops it from having that long pause again. Old technology is getting old. Hooray! I did the bone crush. Ah! I'm trying, okay? I'm not doing a good job today. It's been like 4 days since I last played. Although I have been doing, I have been working hard over those last 4 days to try and get off of my butt, which has been nice. I've been trying to go and do some water walking at the pool almost every day. And, I mean, I'm not getting much done, but I'm doing what I can, and that's nice. It's been wonderful getting off my butt for a little while, at least. I've been so incapacitated for so long that I had, like, wounds starting on my back from just sitting. So this is, it's an improvement. I will take anything I can get.
Congo, a hero, the strongest hero of Gigantos, and the only one left.
Brother.
Go to the people who need your power.
Brother, Congo is.
To fulfill desire is the power of destruction. To care for others is the power of truth. You receive the power to overcome Indra, the strongest power. Congo, the pride of Indra. Well done.
Brother! We did. We accomplished. You conquered it, didn't you? Brother, praised Congo. First time for Congo praise. Congo happy. But what does the moon want to show us? Miranda says it's not a moon anymore. It's the flesh of the god of destruction. And what the god of destruction wants to show us is annihilation. Let's go. Like, we gotta look for Dart and Rose. Okay, Congo slow, but agree. What is he armed with now? I am curious. Battle axe. I don't need battle axe. All the way down, please. There we go. Instantly kills enemy with given probability. And 88 damage is not bad. Holy crap. Okay. Don't need that. Do need that. replace Congo Miranda. Alright. Moving on. Did we not need to be down here? Did I go the wrong way? Oh. Neat. I actually didn't know that was a thing I could do. Golden Dragon's armor. Okay, that's cool. Couldn't I just buy that somewhere, though? I feel like I could have. We'll check anyway. Yeah, I have the Gold Dragoon's armor already. Gold Dragon's armor. I'm pretty sure. It said we picked it up. That was gold and stone. Warguard calling, rainbow earring. Giganto armor. I'm not sure. I don't think he just automatically equipped it, but maybe? Let's list. Maybe it's something else. Not in there. Nullifies damage due to earth-based attacks. But who can use it? It should be there, I just don't know who can put it on. Huh. Ah, well, not a big deal. I was curious, but curiosity does not need to be filled at the moment. Because with everybody else's, the gold or the elemental DG armor just goes on the character that can wear it. But for whatever reason, it doesn't fit Congo. Let's see. Are rock fireflies in here? Nope, we can't get over there. I'm not sure which way I need to go from here. Because this is sealed off. Going further into Giganto Base didn't help. I can't go that way. Maybe left? Oh, there it is. There's a crack in the world over here. Is this the world's butt? There's a crack in it. Where are we? Oh, we're back here. That's interesting. We came back to where the Menintos are. We're just backtracking. Why did you oh, there was a chest there. I don't think I needed it. We're good. It is funny still that those are the only two Menintos in the game. Unless those weird little golem-looking guys are also Menintos and they've just all turned into bandits. I mean, that's a possibility. We couldn't find Dart anywhere. Maybe it's better to wait for them somewhere rather than just blindly walk and look around. Then let's wait here. This town is the only place there are lots of people. It seems that's the right thing to do. A murder? On my train? Here we go. I understand that we lost everybody because of the dragon attacked us, but why? Why did your vassal dragon attack us, Rose? How could you? What was that in the background? And why is everything moving? Was it to bring the two of us here to the place filled with dragons?
I think we will find out soon. Let's go, either to destroy the Virage Embryo or to fight against Zeke. I need everybody with me.
Rose.
Don't be so shocked. I trust everybody too.
Okay. Oh, we're going full Final Fantasy now. You are straight up walking behind me. We've got a party system. Except it's the worst kind of NPC, where it's slower than my or faster than my walking speed and slower than my running speed. Rose, what are these?
This is a baby dragon. It was called a pseudo-dragon. It seems everything, including the future and past, exists here. My favorite pseudo-dragons didn't make it to the present age, but I am encountering the past now. But we don't have time to be sentimental. Let's go.
They are kind of cute. They're ugly, but they're kind of cute. There's actually a term for that in Japanese. It's called kimo kawaii.
Oh, hi there.
Well, hello there. How are you doing today? So good to see you, Nat. Thank you for joining, as always. I don't need more items then, because I am filled up on everything that I need. I'm doing all right. I'm getting by as best I can. I slept for like 12 to 13 hours last night, so I am finally fairly well rested. I actually didn't want to wake up this morning. Yeah, it was surprisingly nice, to be sure. It's very rare for me to sleep that well, so it was nice getting that. I did definitely need to wake up, though. If I sleep that long, then I have a harder time the following night getting to sleep, which is not good. Ah! How's your day going? Are your fingers feeling better after gaming yesterday? No more sore spots? Fingers are better. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Today was busy. Anything particularly important, or just busy from the regular things? I realize there's probably a lot to catch up on after coming back from vacation. I imagine it would take more than a week to get used to it. Just regular stuff.
Dad, can you wait a little? He's calling me over there.
Okay. Because a lot of stuff was expired. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm actually surprised you didn't throw things out before you went, to be honest. That would be my worst fear, is forgetting something in the fridge and coming back to it being like 3 weeks moldy. Ugh. I'd just toss out Tupperware at that point. I couldn't even... Ugh. You know, you did clean the fridge. So what expired then that was such a troublesome thing?
I know it. I know this place. It's where I met Michael for the first time. Darkness Dragon. Sorry, we don't have time.
Stuff that have longer expiration, non-fridge things? Gotcha. Things we buy but don't use often. Understandable. Totally understandable. I have to constantly be aware of that for my emergency supplies. I need to rotate them out and use them before they expire. Otherwise it's just a huge waste of money. Oh, condiments too. I can see that. For me, it's things like tuna fish or cans of pre-made chili, ready-made soup, that sort of thing. I always need to keep eating those at a regular rate and then replenishing them so that they don't expire on me.
Winglies are mighty enough to annihilate us and the entire species.
Oh, good.
In order to liberate humans, we have to sacrifice you, dragon. Now is the time to decide extinction or war.
But we always have canned tuna and soup just in case. Yep. That's a good one. I gotta... I keep things like canned soup and tuna and chili and some canned veggies. So things like baby corn, tomato sauce, that sort of thing. Yeah. Stuff that I can make a lot of meals out of, and they don't have to be eaten exactly individually, so to the point that I'm sick of it.
We choose war! The Dragoon spirit left by the Darkness Dragon and this newborn dragon will be the spirit of the war. This baby needs a name. Blackbush Dragon Michael. How about Michael? Rose's Vassal Dragon, the Darkness Dragoon, the Blackburst Dragon Michael. What a mouthful! It's a good name.
I used to... Sorry, I know I had to split in between the text and what I was actually saying. But back in junior high... Oh, I hate recalling this. But back in junior high, my mom used to pack me lunches, and they were usually sandwiches. But I'd always go out and play football during the lunch break with friends. So there were times I'd just completely forget to eat my lunch. And then I didn't go back to my locker a lot. For like weeks at a time. And I'd come back and... Oh, I shudder thinking of the state that sandwich was in. Oh boy, it was not... It was gross. Oh yeah. It was good that it was inside a plastic bag. That plastic bag should never be opened. Ever. It was so nasty. There were times I'd just throw out the entire bag that she gave me for lunch because I did not want to touch that bag anymore.
So we can go now. Yes, we can go. The real war has not started yet.
I felt bad wasting food like that too, but it just didn't get eaten.
Michael, don't you recognize me?
So what's the plan for the rest of the night, Nat? You doing anything fun? You gonna finally prep a little more for the fight with Ganon? No plan! Small silk song, then sleep? Yes, Ganon! I want to see you fight Ganon! It's a cool fight! Oh wow, 0 damage? That's not good.
Die.
Are you only weak to magic? Are you only weak to Rose?
Demon.
Eventually, Ganon. I wish you would hurry. I mean, you don't have to hurry. I just wish you would do it. Because I think you will be fine. Especially since you've spent so much time losing in Silksong. I think your fear of defeat is entirely too great. You're going to get there and you're going to be like, I'm scared! But then you're just going to absolutely crush it. Maybe a little more prep time would be good. But, you know, for the most part, I think you'll do great.
Die.
Oops. Could be, but probably not. How will you know if you don't go?
Michael, it's me, Rose. Don't you recognize me?
It seems not to be working. I probably need better weapons, I think, since they just disappear. That's fair. But, I mean, I've showed you where to get better weapons now. Like, if you just go into the depths over in that one area, you get your pristine, strong weapons.
He's out of control, just like last time. You forgot the pride of the dragon and I missed part of that.
It has a wildness, even beyond that of Firebrand. Damn. You have no memory of that? What you mean you got to... Okay, well, if you need a reminder, I can help, but I'm not sure if you're just being smart. I think you might be being sarcastic so that you don't have to go back and do it.
Die. Demons dead.
I legit don't remember shit anymore. Oh! That's surprising. Okay. Well, if you need a hand, I can help you remember where it is. I know you're currently invested in Silksong, so it's not like you have to do it now. I'm just saying. You don't even remember the controls? Oh, okay. You're gonna need a little warm-up time then. Yeah. Why are we not doing any damage? Is this another one where I should just guard? That might be it. How's hubby doing? Haven't seen hubby for... I mean, he kind of threw his leg out yesterday, or maybe it was Tuesday? As he was bothering you behind? Yeah, I probably need to put some time in before going in. What a dragon! It yields to neither sword nor magic.
The Darkness Dragon is the strongest dragon of all, having the best attack and defense, along with having the best agility.
Hubby is asleep, I think? Fair enough, fair enough. I don't need to hear about it. Is there any way to defeat him? I tucked him in. If he slept for reals or not, I don't know. Fair enough. Have you, speaking of, have you decided what you're going to play tomorrow? Because I know you don't have another game you picked out yet to play with him on stream. Or last time I heard about it, I didn't know. Did not decide yet. I'm thinking, do you have any options you're leaning towards? Because I'd be interested to know what you're thinking about. Mario Party, maybe? Gonna wreck a marriage?
Michael Shell is special armor for the Darkness Dragon. He repels any attack by the enemy.
What should we do? There was a silly game I saw a demo of called Frogging Around, I think. You play as a couple of frogs. Oh, that could be cute. That'd be fun.
There is only one blind spot.
What is it? Tell me now.
They're so impatient.
Are there any other options, or is that the only one you're thinking of? Because it does sound fun. I still think that that game that I showed you before could be cute too, where you're tossing a cat back and forth between realities. If you had multiple systems to do it with, there was another interesting two-player one that I saw where one person plays in a like bitter, gruesome techno reality and the other plays in fantasy, but you're both robots. So you're seeing different versions of the same scene and you interact in different ways. Like you can steal your friend's head, and in the robot world that makes sense, but in the fantasy world it's all gruesome. Abby seems to want a break from Saturday's stream, so it'll be something just for tomorrow. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's a shame. It seemed like he was having a lot of fun with it, too. It's probably a lot, though, to be honest. I can understand that. Like, streaming after work would probably be very exhausting. God, what should I do? Let's say can't for now. Don't want to betray. Rose, what are you doing? We have to do something or we'll be finished. I don't actually know if I have to do that or not. We also don't have anything in specific we want to play together. That's fair. Welcome back, Doug. I hope your walk went well. I hope it was a nice day for you, too. I think I remembered what I was saying at the start. Was, I was asking how the weather was, because over the last 2 or 3 days, we actually got snow again. I mean, it's not like a lot of snow that stayed on the ground, but we do have snow here, and it's very frustrating. Like, the weather turned cold again, and it's supposed to be spring or summer. Fine, here we go.
After he shoots the black laser, his defense falls a second, showing his heart. That's his only weak spot.
I'm in the south, so it's super hot. It feels like summer. Oh, I'm jealous. We also got a bit of snow last week. It makes no sense at all. Yeah, I know. Heart not exposed. We're just going to defend. Doug was telling me earlier she's got a volleyball match coming up on Wednesday, I believe. Where she's going to have to carry her friends because the others on the team do not seem to be able to play the game. Or more specifically, she says they're scared of the ball. Snow expected to end in the next few hours. Ugh. Which means it is snowing here. I just wish it was nice outside. Oh, did I tell you guys I'm having problems with the pool that I'm going to? The local pool? I think I did. But the problems that I'm having are because I want to take my scooter up there and save money on gas and bus fare. Yeah. Well, I did actually hear back from the local representative or whatever, the person responsible who got voted in for our section of the city, and not from him directly, but from one of his aides. So what's going on, Doug, is I want to ride my scooter up to the pool because it's not that far away. But it's very much outside of walking distance. And unfortunately, oh, this is the black laser one. It's just big enough to not be able to fit in a locker. And because it's a scooter, I can't, lock it up to the bike locks. And the facility doesn't want to risk taking responsibility for having the scooter behind a locked door inside the building in case it gets stolen or whatever, right? So I can't bring my scooter with me. It's limiting my access to the building. And I'm like, how is there literally nothing I can do about this? Well, yes, you can put it on the bike locks. That's how it works. Yeah. I can't, though. See, problem is... Oh, of course I'd flub that, and now we gotta wait longer. Oh, no, I did it. Good. Because the reason that bike locks work, right, is that the bike frame has that big triangle that's just sealed in. It's welded together as part of the frame. You can't, slide the lock off or anything. And, unfortunately... a scooter has no such thing. There's no sealed-in triangle with which to attach it. And it's only 50 pounds, so somebody can just pick it up and walk off with it. Or slide it out of the bike lock if I ever try and do that. So, my options are, have it stolen by leaving it outside, or don't go to the gym. This is very frustrating as a situation. So I'm having to go through a whole bunch of problems with contacting a representative and trying to contact someone who oversees the city's aquatic facilities and... Ugh. No, I don't think you're understanding, Doug. The lock has nothing it can attach to. Because the scooter is just a giant plank, basically. It's a plank with wheels on it. So, you know, you can just slide the scooter out of the lock. It's not like a bike frame where you have a section that is completely... Yeah, it's like a skateboard, but with a handle coming off of the front. And you can't expect a bike lock to go around a skateboard, right? That it's just not going to work. So same thing.
A dragon's body is capable of enormous endurance, but his heart is not.
Doug, I don't know if you're being intentionally difficult with this, but no, the handle has the same problem. You can just slide it off. There is no sealed section of the scooter to put the chain through, like there would be on a bike frame where it's welded together. It just don't work.
After many fights, he becomes savage and starts to blindly attack people, and in the end, he won't listen to the orders of dragoons either. That's why I killed Michael. I killed him with these hands.
That's enough of looking back at the past. You have lived for 10,000 years because you didn't want to see the future be destroyed, right, Rose? I can't afford to take the bus, Doug. I already have to pay $56 for the month pass, and then paying for the bus on top of that would be an extra 100 and some. Like, it's not cheap. It is prohibitively expensive. I can drive, but gas is also really expensive. It's pretty expensive, Doug. It ain't cheap. It's not cheap at all. It's like $4 for an hour and a half. And you can own that $4 will only be for a consecutive hour and a half. It's not like you can use it at separate times. So yeah, it's not cheap at all. Even if I got a bus ticket or a bus pass, it's over $100 a month. And that's too expensive for me. I can't afford it.
You alright, thank you. You reminded me of what's important.
Let's look for Albert and the others. Then we have to head to the core of the moon. Just buy a single-use bus pass. Here where I am, a single bus ticket costs $1. Yes, but Doug, it's $4 for that single bus pass. And if I'm not using it again within that hour and a half, I have to buy another bus ticket, which is $8 just for travel time to get to the gym. And if I'm doing that 5 times a week, that's $80 a week just in bus tickets. I cannot afford that. That's $320 a month in bus tickets. I cannot afford that. It is prohibitively expensive. It's outside my walking range because of my health. I need to get there so that I can try and improve this. But it's not, they're not making it easy as a result. I wish I could. I wish there was a simpler way. There's just not really. Triceratops. Flee the country and live underwater at this bus. What kind of pricing is this? It's a good question at this point. I got you, yeah. No, it's a very good question, Doug. Unfortunately, those are the prices we have to pay. Canada is insanely expensive right now. we're already taxed 40% of our income. And then if I want to use public transit like that, yeah, there's just no way for me to function. Oh. Trust me, I am trying very hard to find a way around it. It's just not, it's not being easy. Ah! This is all because of that trombone dude. I blame Trombone Man for everything. Sure, I'm not sure who Trombone Man is, but I will agree with you. Every trombone man likes to toot his own horn. Ah! An evil man who plays the trumpet. Yeah, fair enough. Hearing you say that reminds me of, what was it? Magic Man from Adventure Time. His whole thing is just that he's insane and he does magic. That's his entire personality. What's this? And he torments tiny manticore. Dark Rose!
We were right about waiting here.
All of you look alright?
Of course, we cannot fall until we complete our mission. Now, before we leave, let's exchange information.
He tortured Finn and Jake because they wouldn't say he was a jerk? Tiny Manticore? Or Magic Man? I don't remember. I didn't watch a lot of Adventure Time. I just know Magic Man is a thing. I see. Dole was in the home of Gigantos to save Gigantos.
It wasn't the cruel uncle we've known.
But it's that Dole who killed King Carlo.
I think we will find out what the moon wants to show us when we meet Dole. Besides, I think we have to see it in order to proceed, given the facts so far.
The whole reason he got mad at them is because they wouldn't say he was a jerk. That's literally it. Well, I mean, some people take pride in being jerks. I don't know why they would, but they do. That's right. Let's go out to the town now. Yeah, unfortunately, some people can be buttheads. They're like, no, my entire personality is that I'm a jerk. If you don't say I'm a jerk, then I'm not doing well enough. Stay one night. I probably should have saved first, just in case. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Whew. I am super concerned at this part of the game because there have been no shortage of times where it's crashed on me and I've needed to reload. And I really don't want to lose all this progress. That would be very frustrating. It's been over an hour now, I think. Over an hour? Actually, let me just check real quick. Almost an hour. So ads are going to come up in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, just so you know. Yes. Well, I'm playing as safe as I can. Unfortunately, it just didn't give me any options for saving until now. Because I can only save at those save points.
I am Albert. Is Uncle Dole in?
I have been waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
Please go ahead. This is not what this castle should look like.
Let me go alone from here. Even though we're supposed to wait until we find out what's going on. murder? On my train?
I have been waiting for you, Albert. I wish I remember what voice I gave him. I should go back and check that. Oh well.
You have been waiting. Murder!
Then it's simple.
You must know the reason why I'm here.
You are here to find out the truth about whether I assassinated your father, my brother, and the reason. I would say it was to save Sergio from an incompetent leader named Carlo.
My father was not incompetent. He was loved by his people and admired by his vassals.
You were a mere 6-year-old kid back then. How could you know? What was brought on the people by overtaxation and disorder? What can ministers soaked in corruption do? You have been given false truths, so how could you know?
Even if it was the truth, you shouldn't have killed him.
I guess you won't be satisfied with words. Defeat me to find out the rest. Man, why do all the bad guys get to dual wield? I want to dual wield. I hate that the upstairs neighbors think now is a good time to vacuum directly above my head. Well, none for me. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating. Look, I can even attack the swords directly. That's how I fight him. What the heck? Alright. Last hit. Haha, I get it.
Storm.
I will say though, we can't... Oh, good. I'm glad you can't hear the vacuum because I sure can, and it's very frustrating. Uncle Dole, why did you eliminate my father? It's obvious. The people of Sergio wanted me. They desired my power as the true leader.
That's not true. What people desire is not power, it's peace.
Who do you think brought peace? Who do you think brought order and hope back to Sergio? Peace cannot be maintained without power.
Uncle, you oppressed people with your power. How much value can we give to such a transient peace? What people need is...
I don't need to hear about things like justice or love.
Power alone does not solve anything.
The ideals and reality are different.
Wake up, Uncle.
You're so persistent. The only game I think I've played where they actually let you dual wield is, at least the only RPG that I played, is Tales of Symphonia. Because the main character, Lloyd, gets to dual wield. And his whole thought process behind it was that if one sword has an attack of 100, two swords must have an attack of 200. And that was it. He was just so dumb he decided to dual wield. And so his mentor, the mercenary Kratos, was making fun of him for it. He's like, you understand that it's full of weaknesses, right? I cannot believe this. How can someone as helpless as you be this powerful?
You wouldn't understand this, Uncle. You've had faith only in your own power.
What did you say?
Because there's two M's there. I'm different from you, and I'm not always alone. My friends have always been at my side.
You see that? It's funny. Yeah, I'm with two M's.
During the many occasions when I was dispirited, I've overcome difficulties.
Silly.
When I was young, my father would often say that he didn't have quite the stature to be king. Without Dole, he couldn't do anything. He also said that it is you who is most likely to take the throne.
I can't believe it. That's why. What did he see in me?
My father trusted in you. If you had gotten together and governed the country, this tragedy would never have happened.
Albert, I am a mere shadow of Carlo. I have no way left but to go forward.
Uncle, if you had the power to change fate, would you?
I'm always impressed when I nail that one, especially with the counter in between. Look at that jiggly body, that's hilarious. I forgot how silly some parts of this game are. We shouldn't have called him Dole, we should have called him Jello. Why? Why doesn't my power work? Why am I losing even though my power exceeds yours?
For Lavitz who devoted himself to me and fell, for knights who fell in battle, I have to win for them.
Absurd! You're saying I have been wrong! I lost so many people in battle, in my times of deep sorrow and despair.
Oh. In times of deep sorrow and despair, my friends like Dart imparted to me courage and strength.
I see. You're not fighting alone.
That's why I cannot defeat you.
How dare you?
Uncle.
I've been unwise to become infatuated by power, but I have no regrets. Carlo, the king's last words were to take care of this country and you. We have different ways, but they lead to the same intention. As a man who grieves for the country, the rest depends on you.
Uncle!
I don't know why. Well, I know why I gave Albert such a raspy voice, but man, sometimes it's hard on the throat. He's not meant to talk this much. This game is interesting though. Like, we're at the end game and we're level 40, and the max level is 60. So you'd have to grind like a crap ton to hit the level cap.
It was a sad truth, wasn't it? But the annihilation of the world will generate a sadness equal to the number of living people.
I won't let it. I will save both the world and Shauna. We are here for that. Okay, there we go. Is there anything up here? No. Okay, that's unfortunate. You know, on the subject of dual wielding still, just because it's kind of cool, there was only one other series that's really done it. Well, I mean, there's a couple of series of like anime and manga that have done it. Most notably, I think people think of Sword Art Online, but one that did it better was... Oh, what was it? I've forgotten which series it was right now. I'll have to look up the name of it. But it's the series where a guy gets reincarnated as a healer. He gets to choose what role he wants to take. And so he chooses healing magic. But healers are kind of despised in the entire world because they're extortionists. Basically, like, they start charging whatever they want and nobody can oppose their rates because of the fact that if they want to be healed, that's the only real way to do it, right? And so nobody really opposes them. But he gets recruited by, like, the main central power of the church as he's trying to reform things. And he decides that he wants to do dual wielding. So he's got a sword in one hand and a lance in another. And he's actually getting his butt kicked. And they talk about, like, here's the difference between doing things safely with a sword and shield the way you were taught, and the way that you're doing things now, where you're trying to dual wield like a dum-dum. And it was pretty funny just hearing the idea of dual wielding be essentially shot down because it's so unstable. Like, not entirely shut down, but to the effect of, like, here's the downsides of doing it and why you're not ready for it because of how you've been taught to fight.
Yes.
And I think it's cool whenever there's educational things in manga and anime. Like, you're not just getting to make assumptions based on what looks cool. For the same reason that, like, I really enjoyed this old series called Yakitate Japan, which was a manga about baking bread. As weird a thing as that is to say. I learned an awful lot about bread baking. What is that?
Miranda says incredible. I cannot believe there is a palace more beautiful than the Crystal Palace.
Bread is delicious. And I learned a whole bunch about it, including, like, weird techniques. That's the Palace of the Winglies. Yeah, so one thing that I saw was they made, for example, French bread, but when they made the dough, they rammed a chopstick through it in several places to create little air holes, so that as the bread was baked, although it wasn't just baked, they put water underneath, so it was essentially steamed, you get more of that really satisfying crunch because the steam could penetrate through the holes in the bread and make a separate layer of crunchiness all through the center. Yeah! In fact, I think the first volume of the manga actually included a recipe for rice cooker bread. So it's a bread you could straight up just make in a rice cooker. And there's also a bread that you can make in the microwave, which is also interesting. And it's not hard. Just the reason that I don't do it more often is because it's physically intensive, and I hate the time that I have to wait for bread to rise. It could not be made with human technology. Let's go. Uh-oh. The path has vanished? And no, I'm like getting kidnapped. Yeah, it was really interesting. What the heck? What are you doing? Oops, like, where is everybody? The Archangel? Why are you here?
Meru, I know everything. You threw the pride of the Sublime Winglies away and have been with barbaric humans, haven't you?
I don't know why I gave him that accent, but it'll work. Archangel, humans are not barbaric. They have many good things which we Winglies don't have.
Silence. Fine, Meru. I will make you remember the sublime spirit of a Wingly. Time to go.
Yeehaw! What? I gave him like a Texan accent. That works. That counts. Really, what? It was funny. Like, I've given anyone in this game a serious voice. Like, come on. Was it really necessary? I think it was, yes. Why would it not be necessary? It's supposed to be cringe. It was just for kicks and giggles. He's like a Texan. Yeah, it was funny and you know it. I'm sure you're saying it's cringe, but I bet you got a giggle out of it. It was a cringe giggle. We'll call it a criggle. Wow, she is not ready to fight this. Holy crap. Use my pun with disdain. Yeah, well, that happens. I accept your disdain. It feeds me. It nourishes me.
Double smack.
Wow, I am so not ready for this fight. Wake up, Mare! You have already seen the reality of arrogant and ignoble humans.
Archangel, humans can never be ignoble creatures. They help each other when they're in trouble, even if they don't know each other. And, like, above all, they have hopes and dreams and stuff.
You silly! Humans are feeble-minded even more than you would think. We have to rule them, or eventually they'll cease to exist.
Like, I don't think so. All the lives in this world are equal. We shouldn't rule or be ruled.
Silence, Mare! You're gonna get hog-tied, girl! I'll make you sleep in the barn with the cattle! Yeehaw! Knowing how much you hate it, I have to do it more frequently. It is hilarious to me now. Bruh. Uh-oh. Let's do one of these. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm so unprepared for this fight. You remember how Lavitz was doing like 1200 damage per attack and she's doing like 213? Oh boy. It's a good thing she's fast. I was gonna even like play with her a little more. Have you forgotten what we have accomplished? We have stabilized a chaotic world and saved tribes that otherwise would be extinct.
Like, really?
Once there was 107 species, and half no longer exist. Our rule prevents the subversion of the world.
That's wrong, cause there were species that were stamped out during the Winglies' domination.
They were meant to be extinct from the beginning. They were delicious.
You liar! You destroyed them because they rebelled against the Winglies.
Meru, a heretic like you disturbs our ordered world.
Shut up!
In the Beninging. Yeah. in the Beninging.
Oh.
If Meru has to punish her child at some point in the future, he's always gonna get a double smack. That's not a spanking, it's a double smack.
Double smack. You're not real. You're an invented god so they can justify themselves, Archangel.
Is not true. I'm a reflection of your mind. The disdain for humans in your mind created me.
That's not true. I totally don't believe it.
Mare, don't lie to yourself. You're a Texan born and raised. You think you can continue to deceive yourself by playing a fool like that?
You fool! Don't tell me crazy things! I'm not the fool you are! Why you gotta be like this? Ow!
I like how their way of animating this cutscene, or this attack, is that they didn't. Alright, another healing fog. I'm glad I stocked up on healing items before this fight. I don't actually know if I'm going the right way. I don't remember if this is a necessary fight or not. I'm assuming it is? I don't think I was just supposed to go out the back door again? I don't think. The heck is this flower for? He healed me? Why? I'm confused. I'm not crazy, right? You saw that? That attack was supposed to heal? It was weird. But it sounds like I won, so woohoo! Nope, not done yet. Like, I love humans. I adore Dart, Shauna, and the others. This is real. Meru! Get out of my sight. I love humans. They're so tasty when shish kebabbed, and I mean, never mind. I should have played with Meru more. She was fun. She's a ditz. Rainbow breath. That sounds like not an attack. What, did you not see after that battle that she was so clumsy she like fell over? It was funny. I liked it. Meru, are you okay? Like, of course I am. What kind of question is that? Let's go. Alright. We'll just reshuffle the party. Again, because everybody keeps leaving. Is there anyone else I have to do? We did Miranda first, Hashel, Congo, Meru, Albert, Rose. I guess just Dart is going to be the last one. Whee! And now all of a sudden we're in technology. What is going on here? It is different from any part of the world we've known.
Indeed. The places we have look like places on Earth, but this is a completely different world. Look at all these CRTs on the ground.
Don't tell me this is the core of the moon.
This looks appropriate for the world of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, to be born.
Let's hurry up. If this is our destination, my dad should be heading here too. Ooh. Yeah, these are definitely CRTs. You know, I've been thinking about it, and I mean, I've been thinking about it for like 15 episodes and still never done it, but I have been considering installing a filter for the feed to make it look more like CRT over top of the PlayStation, because apparently these graphics will actually be improved with a CRT filter, because they were meant to have that like tiny black outline between all of the pixels like they used to have on TVs. But the HDMI cables and current LCD displays don't have that anymore. So I don't know. I'm kind of in indecision if I want to try it or if it would just kind of wreck things as a result. It could be cool, it also could be annoying, and I'm not... If I do it, I don't want to introduce it at the end of a series. I'd like to do it at the start and, like, have a direct comparison between the two. Especially because I'm just not sure how a filter would feel. You know? Gravity grabber. Oh yeah, it's another attack item. Okay. Yeah. Like, Nat, I'm sure you... No way to know until you try it, yeah. But I'm sure you've probably seen before, Nat, the, or you know what I'm talking about? How the old school systems seem to look better on older TVs. What are you doing here? No, get away from me. I don't need you. Oh, no. Okay. He kills and he runs. Apparently, I just install it in OBS, and then I can change the settings. Because you've probably seen some people on Twitch have them, where, like, you can even distort the view to make it, like, bubble-shaped. You know how the old CRTVs had that bubble out, and then the corners would get rounded off? I wouldn't want that part of it, but I still think it would be interesting to have the old pixel filter. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. I'm just thinking about it. Would be interesting if I planned on doing more old stuff. Yeah, and like I absolutely do. Because I have a lot of older games I can play. And I think it would be fun to have those just available. But for the next one, like once we're done with Legend of Dragoon, which should be today, to be honest, you know that since you've been asking me for it, I'm going to go to Hollow Knight afterwards, and that'll last for a good while. So it's not exactly like it's something I need to set up right away. My world, my future, my heart. Who is it? My world, my future, my heart.
It is talking directly to our minds.
Dart. Oh. Dart! Oh no, is it Shauna? I gave it the wrong voice. That should have been Shauna the whole time. Okay. What is this? What? What's this? I'm glad we had the same question.
This is Super Virage. I guess he is acting as a gatekeeper to protect the god of distraction.
I don't care what's waiting for us. Yeah! What a silly battle cry. Yah! Should have said it more like Meru. Yas! Yas Dragoon Slay. Wow, thanks for that. Head, arm, body. Let's go for arm first. Try and disable as much of this damage as we can. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what the last boss looks like now. Like, not at all. It has been so many years since I played this game. I used to know. I've beaten it a couple of times. It's just outside my realm of understanding for the moment. Ah! Way to flub it. You streaming this game is the first time I've ever seen it. That's fair. It was released as a kind of a competitor for Final Fantasy, but it came out at almost exactly the same time as Final Fantasy VII. And I don't know why they stopped making it. It could have been like a full-on series of games that probably would have done pretty well. It's got a pretty big cult following at this point. That's why so many people still watch it when you're looking at the stats for the game. Like when I go to search for the actual subject or when I go to stream, it shows how many people are watching it being played at any given time. And there are some days there's well over 100 people watching at the same time. But I am kind of assuming that's from the same large streamer as opposed to just in general. Or larger streamer at the very least. Yeah. Those numbers do kind of skew things, I think.
Die. Demons dance.
I know that when you're looking by category, it does say that the top 5% of the category or whatever is usually excluded from numbers because they're considered outliers. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if people are attracted more by the game or by the streamer itself. Streamer themselves. I think it's been fun, though. I'm hoping you've enjoyed watching me play all this time. I appreciate you just hanging out for me as well, but I think it's a pretty cool game, too. No matter how much I've ruined it with my stupid voices. Maybe it's the head that's the weak point. Some games bring in more people for the game. Yeah, I can believe that. Like, I would imagine actual cult followings like Five Nights at Freddy's would probably bring people in. And they stay because of the streamer. Some people are just there because of the streamer. Yeah. Like me right now, I would not look for this game on my own. Yeah, that's fair. I totally believe that. And trust me, I appreciate that regardless of what I've been playing so far, you've stuck around. Especially for, would not be my first choice at all. Well, maybe not your first choice, but I still think it's fun. Especially because it's got that similar combat style to Expedition 33. That was why I started playing it, because I saw you playing Expedition 33 and I was like, I want to go do additions. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the funny voices too. But I know that you get to see a lot of games you ordinarily wouldn't because of this. Like when I played Subnautica. Because I know you said you weren't fond of Subnautica at all. Which I don't blame you. Subnautica can be very scary. I think it's nice to see things I don't usually play as well. Subnautica is horrible, never again. But it was so fun! I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy Subnautica. It has its scary moments, but it is not scary to me. What the heck are you doing? Did you just self-destruct with a nuclear explosion, you butt? What the heck is this? If we die as a result of this... Okay, good, it missed. I'm clearly scared of the deep, deep sea. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Although, you did also watch me play Subnautica Below Zero, and that one doesn't have deep, deep sea. So I'm wondering if that was easier for you to handle. There were some weird things in there, but I don't think that one was scary at all. Especially in comparison to the original Subnautica. Was the Super Virage that we defeated in reality Shauna?
I don't think so.
Why are you so sure? I remember going into an area that was so deep I started cold sweating, was not fun. I totally get that. I do. Like that, Subnautica can be deeply unsettling.
Well...
Dart, pull yourself together. I'm gonna go back and save real quick. I totally understand though, but for me, it stopped being a horror game when I realized that most things weren't actually out to kill me. Right? Like, they're not intentionally just aggressively hunting me. They're just hungry. And for me, that reshaped the scope of the game. It's not like they would endlessly hunt me. I just had to get away from them, and then they'd give up, because they're just looking for food, right? And that recontextualized everything into a much more manageable way. Yeah, we're just gonna run from this one. Like, that's why I can't play most horror games. Or, you know, part of why I can't play most horror games. Things like, I'm going to use the example of Five Nights at Freddy's again. But that, and the fact that it's supernatural, because I don't do supernatural well. But, when they're actively hunting you. Or like zombie survival games, I can't do that either. But the robots just want to play with you. I don't think they do, no. Oh, here's a save point again. Okay. Good to know they just put one right in front. I could probably play the first The Last of Us. Because that's not supernatural, that's the mushroom, right? Like it's an infection of some sort. It's not bringing people back from the dead. But even that kind of... It doesn't make me super enjoy it because it's still humans, or what was once humans. Zombies don't bother me, the jump scares get to you though. That's fair. I feel bad for zombies. Like anything that's supposed to be human really makes me sad. Prefer zombie movies to games, that's fair. Shauna! Oh no.
Sig, you don't deserve to use spirits. You say it even after this. Oh no, the red-eyed dragon still recognizes you. This is the truth. And the annihilation of the world that is about to occur is the truth as well.
Dad, stop it! The power is not generated for that!
Everything was born to die. It's the same for spirits of the world. Learn through your body.
Stop! Or I guess, based on the way they put it, yeah, they definitely kind of flubbed the way that's supposed to be.
Die.
No counterattack for you.
Demons dance.
Uh-oh. I don't actually know if this counts as physical or magic damage. I guess we'll see. I'm not sure still. I am on point with these additions today. Do you remember that weird slang that was out for a while? Oh, crap.
What's wrong with you, Dart? You're so pathetically weak.
Do you remember that stupid slang that was out for a while where they were trying to get everybody to say it was on fleek? Who the heck thought that was a good idea? What does on fleek even mean? Like, what the hell? You never heard it? It was a thing for a while, and I don't understand why. It was a very silly thing. Darn, this is my father's power. He missed. How could he?
Die.
Don't counter. Don't counter. You didn't counter. It's like, it felt very much like, I think it was that scene from Mean Girls. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Mean Girls, but one of the girls in the group was trying to make the word fetch happen, and so the lead Mean Girl was like, Bridget, stop trying to make fetch happen. It felt exactly like that to me, where people were trying to make fleek happen, and I just wanted to say, Bridget, stop trying to make fleek happen. I don't remember if it was actually that movie or not, but there was one funny thing that I liked, where it was some girl who said her boobs had magic powers and could tell the weather, and so one day she was standing out in the rain at the end of the movie, and she's like, she's squeezing her chest, 70% chance that it's raining right now. It was so silly.
Die.
But I do find stupid characters like that entertaining. It gives me giggles. Hey, how you doing, Tundra? The creepy thing is that the actress was so young then. Yeah, I mean, while I understand that, I don't think it was meant to be a sexual thing. I think it was just meant to show how stupid teenagers can be. Because there are absolutely stupid teenagers like that. Yeah, I have no idea. The movie came out a long time ago. That's fair. That is fair. I can understand that. I didn't think of it that way, but I think... When did that movie even come out? How's it going? Just chilling a bit here until the doctor's appointment later for a carpal tunnel test? Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Hopefully you don't have the carpal tunnel. But we're doing okay. Thank you for asking, Tundra. So good to see you. We were talking about... Mean Girls? Yeah. Because I was talking about that weird slang that came up a couple years back, where people were trying to say everything was on fleek. And my opinion of it was the same way that Mean Girls had Bridget being made fun of for trying to make fetch a thing. So every time I heard on fleek, I wanted to say, Bridget, stop trying to make fleek happen. And then it devolved into my talking about how I got a giggle out of that one scene where the stupid girl was standing out in the weather, like squeezing her chest, saying, there's a 70% chance it's raining, when she's getting drenched in rain. And I thought it was hilarious, and then Nat thought it was overdone.
The time has come. I no longer need this flesh.
Wait, you mean that wasn't my dad? If you noticed, I always gave him different voices at certain points. What? This was a twist that I did remember. Right, because she can tell the weather with her chest stress balls. Yes! That's right. And I got a kick out of that. But Nat felt it was overdone or over-sexualized. Which is totally fair. But the movie is old enough, I think I was actually about the same age as her when it came out. I'm actually going to look that up real quick. Mean Girls release date. When was that? April 30th, 2004. So that was 18 years ago. Which would have made me... yeah, pretty close to the same age. Pretty darn close. It was released April 30th, 2004. And I know I do that joke where, like, I think I was near teens too. Yeah. I know I do that joke where I never reveal exactly how old I am, but I was pretty darn close to her age. So, for me, I didn't think anything of it. It was just, I knew people that stupid. Yes, I'm 69. Just accept it. Okay.
I am the famous Malibu Frama, Supreme Leader of the Winglies. I have been waiting for this moment for over 10,000 years.
I was not ready to say that.
Why? You must have been defeated by Zeke.
It's true that the sword of that man penetrated me, but what vanished is only my flesh. I cast a petrifying spell on the man. At the same time, I transmigrated my soul to the spirit. The sublime soul is immortal.
How long have you been manipulating my dad?
Like 10,000 years. At that moment, I re-entered the light, the first light after 11,000 years. When the black monster came to Neat, that foolish soul tried to release the power of the Dragoon without knowing that I was waiting for that moment.
Killing you is ingrading you? Because I find it hilarious.
That moment.
So, it was then.
I was released from the spirit and revived in order to obtain an eternal body that is proper for an immortal soul. And now I am becoming a god.
It's like the fa. Yeah, fa. Whoa, what's with the tentacles? Gross. Yeah, you were correct. Fa. The fa was more funny. That's fair. Well, it's because fa was just a joke. It was a one-off for like an instant. This is the accent I gave this guy.
Is he emerging or is he merging with the Virage embryo?
I didn't have to say it as often, but I decided Melbuframa is Mr. Hanky, essentially. Is he going to be the god instead of Shauna?
You are right. I have obtained the flesh of the god of destruction. I am the god himself.
I changed the voice. A god? Don't make me laugh. Lloyd, you're alive. I cannot die with the wrong god still around. Okie dokie. Well, thank you for hanging out, Nat. I appreciated you being here. I am going to try and finish this fight and be done with Legend of Dragoon today so that I can start up with Hollow Knight on Sunday, because I know you've been looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I will try my hardest. I think we're coming up on the last boss here. Thank you. If you get to it, yes, I will try. There is no space for you in my utopia. Bye! Have a good night's sleep. Oh, he actually joins me in the party? That's weird. Melbuframa. I love the audio crunched voices. You forgot our supernatural spirit and pursued your own interests? Unforgivable. Destroy yourself and preserve something. Preserve your dignity, maybe? Pooh! You bothersome dragonfly. It's annoying. Lloyd! I didn't care about you until now, but just in case, Lloyd! How could you? 0 XP gain, because it was a battle in which we did nothing. Dart was a set piece. What is this? It is the Dragoon spirit of the Divine Dragon and the Dragon Buster. Are you here to give us this? Don't get conceited. I just ended up here while I was pursuing my own ideal. Yeah, right. His birth will be the death of the world. Oh, his birth will be the death of the world. Hurry up and stop him. I'm dying, you fool. Farewell, people who confront the fate of Soha. That was the sound of death, by the way. Dragon Buster. Excellent. Okay. So this is why I switched over to using Rose. Because she is the only one that can use this weapon, which boosts her attack by 100. It's 60 over her highest damage weapon otherwise, and that is so big. Like, I'm pretty sure she just became the highest damage dealer. Oh no, I guess Albert is still stronger, but it's still pretty darn good. Still pretty darn good. Did I max her out? No, she's still 8 off from max level edition. Oh well. It'll still be good. Still good. So what I'm going to do is swap out for Rose again. And then I need to go back and save if I can. It looks like I can. Good. Good. Just because I don't want to have to go through all this if by some weird reason I end up failing. Because that would be bad. How's everybody's health? All refreshed. Excellent. Gonna save. Let's save here, because I don't need this file anymore. Yeah, we're gonna... I think this will be the last fight, and we're gonna overextend my usual time by just a few minutes, because there's no real reason to put off a 10-minute fight max until another stream. We're just gonna finish this today. Miru. Like, I was gonna give you a little tour, but I ended up coming all the way here. But I was right. I was right in following Dart. I realized it. In this world, there are lots of people living with lots of thoughts, so that there are lots of fights. But there's happiness and joy as well. And like Starbucks. This is such an awesome world, I won't let him destroy it. I'm totally ready to go. Can I not talk to Shauna? I guess not. I won't let him destroy this awesome world. I'm totally ready to go. I told you that. Rose, are you ready?
Just anytime.
We've been together since the Moonjin was taken and Lavitz passed away. We have fought, laughed, cried, and walked together all the way here. But we have to end the walk here. For the sake of the goal that led us here. And for the sake of all living creatures. Now, let's go. Dad, you look just like me when I was young. Did you notice? I didn't understand my daughter's pain at all. That's why I dragged it around until now. Shauna is the chosen girl, as the soul to destroy the world. When she discovered it, nobody but Shauna suffered as much. When Shauna comes around, I don't know where we'll be. But I know one thing. You are the only one who can ease Shauna's pain. But it won't be realized unless we stop the Wingly who wants to be a god. Now, let's finish it up. I'll pound my secret art into his fat belly. I'm pretty sure he wasn't fat, but I guess we'll see. Miranda says when I decided to go with you, Queen Teresa told me to learn the meaning of the fate that Sol gave us. This is what I think. Fate belongs to those who are living. We can destroy the fate that somebody else made up.
And this is the moment. Dart, let's do it. Stop him for all living creatures and their fate. Emperor Dol would often say, to make a world where all species are equal, a strong leader is needed. But Congo knows anybody can make a world where all species are equal. Even you are not Dragoon. Gigantos, humans, Minintos, Winglies, anybody. Anybody having the feeling can do. But Congo found out anybody can destroy the world too. Gigantos, humans, Winglies, gods, anybody. Congo found out one more thing. We can stop him. Dragoons can save the world. Congo, hero of Gigantos. Congo doesn't fear God. We can stop him. Dragoons can save the world. Hey, welcome in, Rocket. Thank you for the raid, friend. How are you doing today? And hello as well to you, Battlecat. Thank you for joining the raid. Appreciate you being here. You have joined right at the end of the game. We're about to go do the last battle. I was just saying goodbye to all the stupid voices that I did along the way. Good, good. What were you playing? Let's go. Our last battle. Yeah! Okay, everything is in order. I equipped everybody. Yes. Fortnite and Blue Fire. Blue Fire's a different one. It's not the same one you were playing before. Tower... Why can I never remember the name of the game that you were playing? But either way, I don't think it was that one. What's Blue Fire about? Towerborn. Yes, I knew it was Tower something. I don't know why I can't remember Born. I have acquired all. The immortality. And the ultimate power. I am the god who purifies the world under the fate determined by Soa. It's a Legend of Zelda style game. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. It seemed interesting. But we're still talking about Towerborn or Blue Fire? I don't remember which one now. Blue Fire, I think. I feel bad because we talk about it and I forget the individual games that we're playing. If I haven't played them myself, I forget. Yes, Blue Fire, okay. Death to those who rebel against fate. Death to all life. And may your death bless the new world to which I shall descend. We won't let you. We are the Dragoons. We are ready to fight against fate. Let's go. I need to start giving these guys easier voices to do. My throat is getting destroyed. Is $20 without Game Pass? Fair enough. I just bought... oh, I can attack the individual tentacles too. That might be a good idea, actually. I just bought the Mega Man Star Force collection for my Switch. Like last week. So my budget for games is kind of expended for the moment. But I do want to keep that in mind. There we go. Yeah! I got it specifically for the Switch because I got the Mega Man Network collection on PlayStation. And I regretted doing that since I couldn't take the system anywhere. So if I wanted to go soak in the tub and play some Mega Man, I couldn't. This time, the first thing I did with the Switch version was to grab it and go sit in the tub and play some Mega Man. Which is silly, because I have most of those games on the Game Boy. I don't know why I decided it had to be on a system that wasn't handheld, but, you know, still nice. It's nice to have. Also, I'm sorry, Battlecat. You've been hanging out, and I haven't said more than a hello and thank you for being here to you. How are you doing today? If you're still here, I'm not really sure. Sometimes people come along with the raid and they're like, I don't care about this guy, I don't want to be here, and that's totally fair. I get that. I'm glad you're doing well, Rocketeer. Dang it. Do you have any plans for today after hanging out with me for a little bit?
Die.
I'm only streaming until the end of this battle because it is the last battle of the game, so I shouldn't take up too much of your day. Ah, dang it. Not really? That's fair. 1 sec, sorry. Since this new medication I'm on is finally working to help control the cough a little bit, I've been desperately trying to get off of my butt, and I've been doing a lot of water walking recently. I can't do much working out, it's very difficult for me, but as far as water walking goes, like, I don't have to worry about falling over because I'm dizzy, and I don't have to worry about collapsing in the middle of walking because I'm in the water. I can just float. So that's been very nice. And I'm planning to go again today once I'm done with stream. There's an absolute limit to how long I can go each day because it's just at the local pool. And there's they hold lessons for kids and things through most of the day. So there's only like an hour and a half where there's actual free swim time or lane walking time. So whether I like it or not, I have to be like pretty precise about when I decide to go. Otherwise I just miss my chance for the day. Which is not fun. Yo, what the heck just happened? Why do you have a stone over your head? I don't know. But it's been really nice. I have spent so many years not being able to move that I'm actually, like, getting bed sores on my back and stuff. And those are not fun. Pressure ulcers are a terrible thing. Hopefully this helps out a little bit, at least. It's just, like I said, I have to be a little careful, because the medicine that I'm taking now has stopped the coughing for a little bit, as long as I'm not doing anything. And then, as soon as I start doing stuff, it starts up again, so I can't, like, go walking outside. Plus, it makes me incredibly dizzy. Like, just stupid dizzy. So I have to be very careful about what I try and do for activity. And the water is nice. Oh, what the heck? What? I didn't even... You didn't even show that you're in like a counterattack pose. What a butt. Oh well. Rose, get up. Why are you still trapped under that rock? Ah, well, whatever. We are going to use the special in a second here. Because there is a surprise in that Dart has the Divine Dragoon Spirit now. This is the only time in the game you actually get to use it, which is such a shame, because it's pretty damn cool. Not you. We're going to use the Divine Dragon form. I'm glad I put in so much effort to prep for this battle, because this should be a lot harder than it is so far. I remember struggling with this fight, like, a lot when I was a kid. Like, a lot. And as cool as this transformation is, it didn't help nearly as much as I wanted it to. That's so cool. He's got 6 wings on him. And the non-elemental background is very helpful. 50% all, 100% single. Let's do that. Divine Dragon Cannon. These may be old graphics, but man, I love the pomp and circumstance of them. It is a little weird that the cannon has like a biological component to it and it swells like that. It's kind of a weird look for an attack. My cannon has been engorged. What do we got here? Yeah, let's do this one. Let's summon the Dark Dragon. Kick some booty.
You can do it, Michael.
I don't understand why all of the biological stuff is so floppy in this game. It's weird. It's oddly visceral. How was the Fortnite playing, by the way? Did you get any Battle Royale wins, or were you not playing that mode? What are you doing? Are you changing the environment? The first generation. Right. Yes, yes, yes. He's changing his whole form as he's trying to evolve into a god. I'm gonna do Rose Storm. Probably. Yes, let's do that. You also beat a boss fight in Blue Fire today? Cool, cool. Is it, just out of curiosity, is it procedural, or is it a storyline based game? Uh-oh. I don't like that I'm not hearing sound effects from that. Because I know there are some that do it as a roguelike. Recently, they do the same type of game. Story-driven. Okay, cool. And how was it? Was it extremely difficult, or was it just fun? Hey, I nailed it. That's cool. That did not do much damage. May as well do this a second time. Also, I am sorry if you were planning on just hanging out and relaxing and watching. I don't want to ignore you, but if you just want to rest, I can stop directly talking to you. That is okay. Sometimes I feel bad because I know you've just finished streaming and then I'm like, hey, keep talking to me. What are you doing? But you don't have to. I get it. It's okay. I will survive. It's okay you love talking? Good, good. Just making sure. It's easy for me to keep, like, trying to make conversation. I just didn't want to put you in an uncomfortable spot as a result of that desire to be entertaining and be entertained. There's a lot of downtime in between the animations of these attacks, So, you know, I get time to think and to talk. Twitch tabbed me out. Sorry, what did you ask? Did you just kidnap Rose? What? Sorry, what did I ask? I don't remember what the last thing you heard was, so it's hard to say. Mainly what I said was, if you need me to not talk to you, that's okay. I know how exhausting it can be. Oh, he just does the same attack as in Fire Dragon mode. I know how exhausting it can be after stream to be tasked with conversing with people. And there's just a lot of downtime between these big magic attacks where I can make conversation. Let Rose go, damn it, quit. He's picking on her to no ends, and it's very frustrating. Like, he disabled her, which removed 30% of my attack strength, and now he kidnapped her, which has also removed her. And he got rid of my field effect from the special attack. Like, he's being such a jerk. I understood that, and if I didn't want to talk, I'd just say I'm Audi 3000. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, while I appreciate that, sometimes I go hang out with people when I'm, like, busy or doing other stuff, too. And then, you know, I'm just lurking because I'm playing games or reading or whatever the case may be. Or even more when I'm, like, after stream, when I'm exhausted and I need to get food and use the bathroom and stuff. So it never hurts to just double check if you're hanging out to support me because you're just being nice and we're friends and I like that and appreciate it. Or if you're actually cool to chat. I think it's good to check people's intentions and energy levels without making assumptions. Eating right now and it's all good? Cool, cool. What are you eating? Something good? Leftovers? Microwave? I recently got myself an air fryer, and that's been really nice for making fresh and hot meals. Because I hate turning on the full oven for like one person's worth of food. And you can only eat so many microwave things before you get sick of it. Ooh, ravioli sounds good. Do you have fancy cheese to go with it, or is it just the ravioli as they came? I'm going to assume it's a packaged thing that you can throw into a cooking pot and just be done with it. Because I think making ravioli from scratch would probably be exhausting and difficult. Actually, I'm not sure. It's just ravioli with pepper jack cheese. Pepper jack is good. My current favorite cheese is, like, favorite general cheese is jalapeno Monterey Jack. But I really like the Monterey Jack of it. It's very tasty. Second generation. So good. And then when I'm making things for salads, I have a mix of Asiago and Parmesan cheese. Not the powdered stuff, but I can get pre-grated tubs of it from the store. So I'll mix those in as well. And recently I've been adding... Apparently we're just skipping generations. Recently I've been adding chipotle sauce to it. Chipotle ranch or something. Makes for very delicious salads, but unfortunately not as healthy as a salad alone would be. 3rd generation. Are we actually going to fight him as the 3rd generation? That's my big problem right now, is I love me some food, and I'm getting fat. Like, way bigger than I should be. 4th generation. When do we get to fight again? Stop just evolving the battlefield. Here we go. I was deeply disappointed the other day in myself because, honest to goodness, I've been trying to be better about taking in calories for the day, or not taking them in, as the case may be. But I sleep in a recliner, so I have a maximum limit of space for my arms between me and the arms of the chair. And I put on enough weight by accident that my arms were starting to get squeezed out. And I was like, yeah, something's got to change. This is not okay. This is not okay. So hopefully this water walking helps. Oh man, my throat's getting sore. Do I still have... I should still have cough drops somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Ah, well, not a big deal. You're tiny? Are you tiny height-wise or width-wise? Because if it's width-wise, consider me jealous. This whole not being able to move thing just destroys me, and I'm frustrated by it. Oh, bomb stars. That's nice. I guess we're gonna have to work on these right away. Uh-oh. Width? Yeah, color me jealous then. Absolutely color me jealous.
Die.
5'9" is respectable enough. I don't think I'd want to be too much taller than I already am. I know women like to say, oh, we have height requirements, no one under 6 feet or whatever, right? But, like, being bigger in general for a lot of things is not good. I have size 13 feet and they're wide at that, and it's really difficult actually finding shoes. If I hit over 6 feet tall, I can't imagine how tough it would be finding clothes. Like, there's a reason the Big and Tall store exists as a singular thing, right? It requires very specific... Dang it! It requires very specific clientele to exist. And yet there's quite a few of them. Also, like, the pre-made stuff that is meant to fit you as a tall person also generally is not tailored, so they just make it super wide as well. Frustrating, let me tell you. It is surprising how poorly tailored to men's bodies our clothes are. Like, we don't need to look good, we don't need form-fitting. I will say, though, there is one thing about the non-form-fitting that I really liked. I don't know if you've ever seen... What just happened there? Did it flash out of existence? I don't know if you've ever seen the old-style, like, bartender outfits, where they've got those black straps on their forearms. And for a long time, I had no idea what those black straps were. But I figured it out, I learned about it. Apparently, it's because clothes were often so expensive and were hand-me-downs that they would just tailor them with extra material in places like that, so that they could be handed down from, like, father to son or older brothers. And those black bands were actually belts in order to keep the sleeves pulled up to your specific length. so that they wouldn't just be like flopping around. And I like the style. I kind of wish that'd be brought back. It makes sense, and it's interesting that that's the way it happened. I thought it was cool. It's a bit of unnecessary knowledge, but interesting nonetheless. I am failing these additions like nobody's business right now. How long are you going to be at half health, man? There we go. Hooray! I landed one. Unfortunately, it was the guy with the weakest attack. Command block? Don't block my commands. What the heck? Block defense, block defense, block defense. Oh, Dragoon. It's fine, I don't care. The only reason I went Dragoon to begin with was because Rose was trapped with that stone on her chest. We good.
Die.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Haha!
Demon's dance.
She's doing less damage than Darts Edition? That's weird. I'm actually going to miss this game, because this is the last fight, like I said. I don't think there's anything beyond this. And, yeah, I'm kind of sad. I feel like I did the last use. You're a $150 what? I'm guessing you meant a $150, not a $150, because that'd be like 1,150 pounds.
Die. Demon's dance.
What is the shape of this thing? It's so weird. It looks like a dinosaur mouth tipped sideways. I mean, 150 pounds. Good, good, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. I was like, man, that is not thin. That's pretty wide.
Die.
Since we're talking about weight again, I think the only thing... Like, I'm displeased with the weight I am now, but I think the thing I would hate most of all is if I ever got so fat that I had that, like, paunch of a stomach that would hang down over top of my belt. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you've seen people like that. It would drive me nuts being that fat. I don't know how people can do that and not feel disgusted with themselves. This is pretty. What's the 6th generation gonna be? We just had a very pretty thing. Oh, mankind. Look at history. Frontier! I would hate myself if I was 250. Yeah. I'm not 250, but I'm not too far off either. I'm like 232 to 235 right now, and I hate it. I can get myself down to about 222 most times, and then I get down there and I'm like, I'm sick of this diet, I'm hungry, I want to eat, and then I overfill myself and start putting on weight again. Oh no, you're right. I don't want to be 250 either. Like, where I am at 230 is way too big. I want to get down to no more than 200. I think 200 would be a decent weight for my body size and shape. But, I don't think I could go under that. I think it would be weird and unhealthy if I was under that. It used to be that for my height and age, they recommended 175 as the ideal body weight, which I don't think that was right. For me, I'm pretty sure like 195, which is what they recommend now, is much closer. be proud of myself, and I hope you don't think I'm bashing on heavy people. No, I get it. I don't think you're bashing on heavy people. I think that is a reasonable thing to say. And if you have expectations for yourself for what a healthy body weight is, that's great. I don't know where this fat positivity bullcrap came from, but there's a difference between being satisfied with how your body looks and being satisfied with being unhealthy, morbidly obese. And people have conflated that for entirely too long. So, like I said, I'm 230 something, and I hate being 230 something. I am not proud of how I look, but it is not as bad as the people that have the stomach paunch that hangs down over their belt. You'd love to be like 160? I can see that. Because it's not just the weight that you want, I imagine, but probably muscle to make you up to 160. Because that would probably look pretty good on you to be healthy. Okay, thank you very much for hanging out, Tundra. I hope you have a good day. I hope your appointment goes well. I don't want you to have carpal tunnel. That's difficult to deal with. But feel better. Let me know how it goes if you feel like it. I'm hoping you're good. We are almost done with this fight, so I will be ending stream soonish anyway.
Blossom Storm.
I'm looking forward to the end credits because the song that plays is the same that's on the opening of Disc 1. Just the opening of Disc 1 was a partial version. It stops after like a minute and a half. And the ending version, I have good memories of. Wow, there were a lot of those guys. Thank you for the toot.
Yes.
But I made it a habit. I intentionally did this, by the way. When I was in Portugal, when I was like 15, 16, I think, I made a very concerted effort to associate the end song, like the end of the game song, with my memories of Portugal. So I'd just chill and I'd listen to it while focusing on the smell of the ocean, the warmth of the day, the breeze, the scents and sounds and foods and whatever. So now why did that one do so much more? So now every time I hear that song, I can just close my eyes and I'm like, yeah, this is a good memory. Place myself back into that state of mind. It was quite a lovely association. Ever since I got this sick, the thought of traveling has been beyond me. And you can tell, because like, even from the beginning of the stream, about 2 hours ago, my throat has started giving out on me, because I still can't function as well as I would like, even if the medication is helping the cough a little bit. So I'm doing my best to get by, and I kind of have to live off of the memories of past vacations with family, because I can't really do them anymore. They are beyond my ability to function. That means that when I hear this end credits song, it's going to be very nice.
Die.
Going to be nostalgic in the best way.
Demons dance.
Actually, I've recently been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube where they're doing like 80s and 90s and 2000s nostalgia. So they'll just be like, do you remember this? And they'll bring up random things from childhood that I'd forgotten or that I hadn't played with in a long time. Some of the weirder ones were like Toys R Us or the original what is it? Not the original. The original designs of like Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, because they used to have these very distinct styles to them. Like Taco Bell had that weird white and purple and neon green stripe pattern on everything. Did you seriously just fear us, you butthead? Please tell me this isn't gonna last until we die. Or, there was that weird pattern of... what is it? Like the flooring patterns from Kid Zones and things? How long is this confusion going to last? What the heck? Alright, no worries. Dude, why are we still confused? Finally! Alright. Let's bring Rose back. Holy crap, my throat is getting sore. And... you know what, we're just going to defend it for the moment. Okay, good. His confusion broke. Dang it! I failed the additions again. It's okay. We're doing fine. We're almost done. What even is this attack? Did we just get picked up by a tornado? A cyclone? It was not very effective.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing dynamo.
Yay! That confusion was mean, though. Like, can you imagine how awful it would be to be fighting the last boss and the biggest threat is ourselves? Hey, I think I'm doing it. I think this is the last hit. Because I did not choose to go Dragoon. Dart's just doing it so he can hit with the Divine Dragon form. We're gonna finish him off. Yep. I don't have the MP for it, but he's doing it anyway. Divine Dragon Cannon. So, if I can ever find my PS1 again, I actually have a Game Shark. And one of the fun things I used to do after I'd beaten this game already was you can cheat and get all the Dragoon spirits from the beginning. And unfortunately, that includes the Divine Dragon spirit. So you can just do this from level 1, basically. You just have them to start. This is very funny. Because this big epic Dragoon form does like 10 damage. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Woo! Ugly. Get her, Dart! Get her! Scoop!
I have been waiting for this moment.
I kept you.
Did he just swallow and his whole throat undulated? Weird.
I'm sorry.
They really gave her a big nose in that cutscene.
What? Dare you?
You ugly. Not
The
Rose,
time has come.
the boss.
This is the end of our long journey.
Zeke,
Could you come with me?
Why is the video and audio
I
desynced?
will never leave you again.
Is that from the game? Like, is that just how they dubbed it? Because it seems like most things are still synced. What the heck is going on? I think they did just sync it badly on the game disc.
Dart, you have grown up. Father? I couldn't do anything for you as a father. Please forgive me.
But father, we finally met. This isn't fair.
Dart, I'm so glad I met you.
Rose! Father!
Go, Dart.
It's kind of cool that the barrages all spontaneously destruct.
My role is ended. Blaze the way to the future by yourselves.
This is your age to live. With Shauna. What are you talking about? We can all live together.
We were never meant to exist in this city.
No!
My age ended in remote antiquity.
I'm actually surprised they had enough space on the disc for a cutscene this long.
Dart, and thank you.
Okay, that absolutely should... There we go. I was gonna say, if it collapsed, it should absolutely be an explosion after. And sure enough, giant nuke. Why is Kongo holding Meru? She has wings too. Welcome back. We beat the boss, we're watching the ending cutscene.
Rose! Father!
And that is a hell of a mushroom cloud. Yeah, the giant moon that we were just fighting in, the boss we were just fighting, collapsed in on itself and then exploded as a giant nuke that somehow didn't destroy everything. Kongo fell in water, all wet. You don't? And here's Shah watering her flowers. That's Southern Belle. I'm glad other people seek to destroy these emotional cutscenes. Because I've been doing it with my stupid voices. Having a reverb fart just makes me feel satisfied I'm not the only one doing it. I'm pretty sure I have ruined every cutscene in this game and every conversation with just stupid voices, and it has been a blast. I haven't played this game forever, and it was such a good ride. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I had a lot of fun doing it. I just realized they were stupid voices, so if it ruined the cutscenes, I'm not surprised in the least. For example, that princess we just saw, the one with the blonde hair there, she was a chain smoker. I don't know if you were there for that part, but that was Princess Lisa. It was hilarious doing her voice because she coughed as often as I did. Yeah. And of course, Albert got the Scottish voice, even though there was no particular reason for him to be Scottish or Irish or whatever it was I was doing. The marriage of Tiberoa and Sergio. Well, who the heck are you? Now is this... Oh, that was Lavitz's mom. Oh, that's sad. Did you leave the Dragoon spirit there? Is that what you did? I forgot. No, he poured a drink for him. That's sweet. And then they're back home. The ground is not scorched anymore, which is good. I gotta admit, I kind of wanted a scene where Dart and Shauna got married, but he didn't take his armor off. So he's in like a tuxedo, but he's still got that giant left arm covered in armor. I feel like that would have been hilarious. How many people are here? Let me see. Users in chat. Yeah, there's a couple people here. I certainly can. Did you have someone to suggest for the raid? Is that why you were asking? Not preview scaling, preview projector. There we go. I haven't looked either. I didn't really think about it. I didn't realize there were more than 2 or 3 people here today, so it certainly is enough to raid. Hopefully the game continues to load anyway. It's being kind of a pain right now. But since you brought it up, I was just asking about it. Let me see here. Yeah, the only person I'm following that's online is the Final Fantasy main account. And I'm not raiding them. That's stupid. So yeah, if you have someone in mind to raid, just let me know. I have no problem with that. I will be leaving as soon as I get there, though, because I still want to go do my water walking, and they open in like 15 minutes. So I won't be sticking around for it. It'll be a raid and run. Come on, play the last cutscene. Why are you just dark right now? Ugh. Open, close. No one that's interesting? Fair enough. Oh, that's fine. Like I said, I think you would be the only one talking in a raid anyway, because as I said, I'm taking off right away. So no raid needed for today. We can just call it a day. Thank you for suggesting it, though, and for reminding me. I am pretty bad about remembering to do that. Yeah, I I got to get to the pool because they're only going to be open for the lane walking for like an hour and a half. And I don't want to miss that. I need to take a break in between to rest, so if I miss the hour and a half, I don't get all of my laps done. And apparently, I'm not going to get to see the credits scene, because the game doesn't want to load it, so we don't get to hear the full version of the song that I was so looking forward to. Which is lame, but it happens. So thank you very much for being here, Rocket, and for everyone that joined me on this journey. I had a lot of fun with it. I will be back on Sunday for starting Hollow Knight. Tomorrow I won't be streaming. I'll be watching Noob Nat play something with hubby. She was saying some sort of frog game. And then, yeah, the new long series will be Hollow Knight starting Sunday. And again, it'll be like Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's usually my schedule for streaming. So if you're interested in that, I hope to see you there. And if not, as I said, thank you very much for watching me play Legend of Dragoon. It was a great trip. And yeah, I had fun. I will catch everybody next time. Thank you again for the raid, Rocketeer. I appreciate you, man. Have a good day.